It's been a while. It has been a while. We have quite a lot to catch up on, actually. But first, welcome back to my channel once again. It's your favorite Sydney here, Mutiko Khiba. Thank you for stopping by once again. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe down below. And if you're returning, again, I'll just settle for a like or a comment or both if you're feeling frisky. Let's start. Okay, so what you'll obviously see by the background is a little bit different. And the reason for that is I am in a new place. I'm in a new city doing new things with a couple old things as well. Let's get into it. So first things first, I'm back in film school. I'm currently studying a bachelor's in motion picture at after Joburg. So very interesting time. I did take a while before recording this or uploading a video because the past couple of weeks have been absolutely insane. I'll probably throw on some B-roll here and there. Moving, registration, enrollment, and then also with moving as well, you have to get like new curtains, a bed, pillows, like a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, this desk that I'm sitting on right now is new. And as you can probably hear, there might be a little bit of reverb or an echo. There's still a few things that need to be fitted in just to kind of help with that. I have a curtain that still needs to be put in on this side of the apartment here. And I think once the carpets are in, things should sound a little bit better. So yeah, but anyway, it's gonna grow with me. And with that, I think it should be a very interesting year. But yeah, I'm back in film school, guys. Fun times ahead. I don't know if I'll talk about it on this video or the next one. This is still kind of like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm still breathing. I didn't disappear. I'm still alive. But yeah, but I think also I make so many catching up videos that this might just be the catch up channel, because I did one in January and then I disappeared for like a month and now here I am. But yeah, guys, not back, but I'm in Joburg for the first time. I've been to Joburg quite a few times, obviously, over the years, but this is the first time I'm actually like living in Joburg. And first things first, wow, the prices you guys pay for electricity is crazy. And I thought Lesotho was bad, right? But whoa, Eskom is running some other type of like money laundering scheme here. I don't know what is going on, but that's an absolutely crazy like money laundering scheme. But other than that, I think as far as settling in, the really important part that I really wanted to get out of the way was gym, because I don't know where my mental health would be if I didn't find a gym at the time that I did, or in the time that I did. It was a bit of a battle, but then I discovered that there was a Virgin Active nearby, so that's where I'm at. And it's fun. Also, this smoothie is one of the greatest smoothies I've had so far at Virgin Active. This is actually my weekly reward. So maybe I'll start to bring you guys along for some of my gym stuff and all of that. But yeah, so talking about film school, right? I think film school is very interesting. Having been through it, of course, and now being back at it, there's some things that are still kind of the same and some things that are a little bit different, especially because I think AFDA doesn't have exams. So there's a lot of like practical assessments and all that stuff. And it makes things very interesting, but also very hectic, because it means that you always have like practical assignments happening, especially if you're doing like motion picture, because there's so many components that you have to be assessed on. And because there are no exams, you better believe they're going to assess you on those things. So currently in what I'm doing, I have to do cinematography, color grading, and sound design, which isn't bad. But it was a little bit nerve-wracking at first, I won't lie, because I had never used DaVinci Resolve before. Okay, maybe like once or twice, but for completely different reasons. So coming into a space where DaVinci is like the flagship thing for everything from editing to VFX to color grading, which I get for color grading, but we'll talk about my thoughts on like DaVinci later on. Yeah, I was very nerve wracking because, in fact, when I started learning how to use DaVinci, it was probably around December 2024 or November 2024. And I'd basically started shooting log a lot more because I started shooting on the FX30 and I was trying to understand the what's it the Cine S log, right, and the Cine EI, yeah, and just learning that type of color space, how to work with it, like what are its limits, what are its strengths, all of that stuff. So because I was really like enjoying using log, I figured, okay, let me at least get into color grading. I've heard a lot of people that use DaVinci Resolve talk about how great it is to use DaVinci for color grading, and I mean it is the industry flagship thing for color grading. So I figured, okay, let me just play around with it. But at that point, that was really just out of curiosity. There was no real reason for exploring DaVinci other than just that curiosity as a creator. You know what I mean? So I'd probably maybe opened it like 3 times, especially because I always found nodes to be very fascinating because obviously when you come from Premiere and you're using Lumetri scopes and Lumetri colors and stuff like that, there's some flexibility here and there, but for the most part, it's very rigid. I definitely do think Premiere is not suited for color grading, but I stand to be corrected. So just seeing the node structuring of DaVinci Resolve absolutely like blew my freaking mind, right? Cool. So yeah, you get to this new space and everybody's using like DaVinci and you now have to catch up on it, and not even just catch up on it, but you have to be good at it as well. And that posed quite a bit of a challenge because in fact I think it's important to talk about it now. So I'm doing my bachelor's because initially what I wanted to do was my honors, but due to some bureaucratic stuff, I had to do my bachelor's first. But I'm not doing the full 3 years of my bachelor's. I RPL'd, so which is like a recognition of prior learning. So I did an RPL into second year, and then next year is my third year, then graduation, and then I can get into my honors, right? So because I jumped into second year, I basically skipped the part where you're doing all the rudimentary things and they're kind of like holding your hand while you walk through it. So I remember like my first month, dude, I'm looking at this timetable or schedule, right? And everything is abbreviated. And I'm thinking, yo, why is everything abbreviated, dude? This is absolutely insane. So now every other day I have to text somebody in my class to be like, yo, what does DPP mean? What does RFL mean? What is CTX? What is RS? What's this? What's this? What's that? Then obviously learning like the lecture venues, where's this place? Where's that place? Because now I didn't quite have an orientation, because usually that's what's covered in like the first couple of weeks of first year, you know what I mean? So that part was really hectic. And then on top of that, you're going to be assessed on these things in about a month's time. And I have to basically get used to all of this, adjust to it, and then still perform competently at it. But I'd say I'm in a good space now. I think I definitely can manage in DaVinci Resolve. I think I can be a lot better. But, baby steps, everything is still new right now. Adjusting to a new place, adjusting to a new school and a new routine. And I think that was one of the things that suffered a lot, kind of having to establish my routine. Yeah, and obviously just like furnishing the apartment and just making it like a overall like livable space, So it's been a very interesting month, but more than anything, I think one of my biggest highlights has to be like finally having my gym like enrollment done. And I think, you know, I'm curious to see how I'll feel about this a year from now, but I'm really enjoying Virgin Active. I'm not gonna lie. The promotions are really amazing, especially if you're consistent. I think Virgin Active is particularly expensive if you're not consistent, because like there's a promotion going on right now. I think it's probably something like 30% off. And with that 30% off, you obviously get like a cheaper, or you get like a discount on your membership ultimately, you know? So I'm enjoying that. Also, you have weekly rewards, hashtag 5 a.m. gang. We have weekly rewards. So if you show up a certain amount of days within the week, there's a reward. And then there's also a weekly reward as well, in terms of if you've done your first 12 weeks, 30 something weeks. I'll put it all down here, and then like, yeah, you'll see how that looks. So really enjoying it. I'm curious to see what the other ones look like. This one isn't the fanciest of them all. I think the 4 ways one, what do people talk about that? Yeah, gym wise, I think things were good. At first I was a little bit concerned that I might have lost gains, because I think it took about 3 weeks from when I moved here to when I actually started going to the gym, because of like a whole bunch of things that were going on. And I remember being really, really anxious that I might have lost a lot of my gains, but turns out I haven't. So I think one of the things I'll be documenting will most definitely be my gym journey. But other than that, guys, yeah, this is me. New place, new crib, new setup, new everything. Curious to see how that's gonna grow and develop with me. I'll keep you posted on the film school journey, as I am back in film school. And I think one of the other series I'll probably be having here as well is like my body transformation journey. I'm trying to get to 80 kgs. Yeah, but other than that, that's been cool catching up, and I am officially back. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by once again. I love you guys loads. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are returning, just give me a like or a welcome back. I don't know, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.